I'm an MC, you know what I mean? Like if I see, if I'm walking down the street and there's a group of people over there and they're fucking rapping, they got a cypher going, I feel the need, I have to go over there and bust. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you could freestyle? Like if there was a beat playing, you could just start going off the top?
Off the top, nah, not really, because I don't like to make mistakes. So that's why I never really worked on freestyling or you know, got it. I mean, I'm sure I could, you know, but it's something you have to work on, you know what I'm saying? And I never worked on it because I don't like to make mistakes. But I have a bunch of flows that are in my head, you know what I'm saying? I don't write. So I got a gang of flows that I could just hit you with at any time.
So you never write? Like even if you happen to have a bar pop into your head, you just not gonna write it down? It's just, you just hope it comes up comes back into your brain in the studio?
I have it. Like
it's just there?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going anywhere?
No. No, and then like I could get parts of this flow and parts of, I put this bar in with this flow and then get the second verse of this flow and put it in. That shit all happens in my head, bro.
Yeah, because one thing I was thinking about when I was hearing you talk about how you didn't want to be confined to just being like a Chicano rapper or whatever is how realistically, if you look at all the popular rappers throughout like the last 40, 50 years, whatever, there's been like very few Mexican rappers who have really ascended to the like national superstar level. And some might even say that like pretty much nobody's really got to that point, right?
Homie.
I don't want to be offensive or anything, but there's a lot of truth to it, which is kind of crazy.
There's people that would take that offensively. Right. I don't, because I agree, homie. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the thing is, there's Mexicans that have gotten up there, but they're in that category, homie, you know what I mean? And all the other races pretty much they're oblivious to that whole movement, that whole fucking, it's a big movement, homie. I don't knock it, you know what I'm saying? I do not knock it. I'm not trying to talk shit or downplay it by no means, homie. I'll give it as much credit as it got coming, which is a lot, dog. But at the same time, there's a whole group of people, you know what I mean? There's this whole creed of people that are totally oblivious to it. Now, how is your shit really that good if all these people are oblivious to it? You know what I mean? It's only good to your people that's out. You know what I'm saying?
And it's especially crazy when you consider, babe, you go to a rap concert in LA, whether it's a white artist, a black artist, whatever. I mean, the audience is going to be like 50% Hispanic plus. Like they're kind of like the main consumers of music. So it's kind of surprising that, I mean, there's definitely exceptions and shit. There's Mexican rappers who have popped off and got a shitload of recognition regionally. But then meanwhile, like on a national level, it hasn't really
even with the
happened.
Mexicans, okay, like they have two separate sides, you know what I mean? Because everybody has a bunch of personalities in their head, dog. You know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, they listen to the regular mainstream, you know what I mean, rap, and then they got their Chicano rap that they, you know what I mean? They have two totally separate things, dog. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be stuck in that side. You know what I'm saying? I could really make music, dog. I could rap on totally. I could sing. You guys don't know that yet. The world don't know that yet. I could do. When it comes to music, homie, I could do it. Anything, I could do it. I'm very musically inclined, homie. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what makes it different for me. You're not gonna catch me all rapping about my hood, like just banging my hood, banging my homies. You know what I mean? Like, nah, dog. I'm making music, dog.
Because that shit only gonna take you so far.
It's only gonna stay in that side. You know what I'm saying? That shit's. I don't believe my music should only be in that competition. You know?
Right.
My shit should gonna be in the Olympics, dog, with the rest of the.
So I was thinking about it, like a lot of people say that if it wasn't for, like when Eminem came out, if it wasn't for the fact that he got with Dr. Dre and then 50 Cent, that he would have not ever really been able to be taken seriously as a white rapper, because every white rapper before Eminem basically was viewed as like a joke or whatever. And then Eminem comes into the game, shitload of talent, but also co-signed by like two of the most important black rappers. Do you feel like for a Mexican rapper to really truly pop off that they might have to sign to a black label at a certain point?
It's okay, not signed to a black label, but you have to have. Okay, let's keep it real, dog. Rap, hip hop, and rap. It's a black thing. You know what I mean? It's like they started this shit, dog. You know what I mean? The Chicano rap and all that shit that you guys started. They started that I'm not gonna say you guys because that's my people. You know, we started that, and now that's its own thing. But if you want to make it to MTV, BET, the real music competition, the real, you feel me? Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to be co-signed by some blacks. You know what I mean? Definitely. You know what I mean? If the blacks fuck with your music, then it must be hard. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, dog. If only Mexicans fuck with your music, then it's hard only to Mexicans. You feel me? And like, I don't know. But one thing I do know is my shit's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every prison yard I've been on, I'm the best rapper on the yard. You know what I mean? The blacks give it up to me. Hey, fool, that's just hard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, every single race. You know what I'm saying? And the whites are like, bro, you're fucking shit sick. You know what I'm saying? The homies are like, the homies actually get pumped up because it's like, okay, we actually have somebody where they could actually rap better than the black. So then now they're like, hey, come, shoot, remember that fool that was rapping last? Bring that fool. The homie's gonna tear him up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets them happy, like, that we actually have somebody who's competition, homie, compared to homies that are gonna spit their flows that are like, bro, it's hard to you, but everybody else is gonna be like, it's a low key a joke to everybody else, dog. And I'm not gonna let that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for the people in my race that are like, oh, you're fucking fake and fucking, you know what I mean? You fucking not stay down, true to yourself, true to your people. It's like, nah, dog. There's people that are from my race that recognize what I'm doing, and they're like, nah, fool, you're actually taking us to the show. You know what I mean? The competition, the fucking playoffs. You feel me?
Because especially nowadays, there's like a lot of rappers that don't seem like they take that much pride in their actual rapping. So it's like you're somebody who's that's a big part of what you're doing, and it's obvious from like every verse I heard you spit. I never really heard like a lazy one. It seems like you always try to show and prove.
Man, fool. Like I said, I'm gonna be the one that is gonna take the Mexicans there. You know what I mean? But there's other artists that are doing it that are taking us there too. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Texans, the Mexicans in Texas.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You're actually taking us to where we're actually a threat in the in this fucking in this competition, homie. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because now shit is completely different than when I started doing this shit like 8 or 9 years ago. Because now, even in just California, you have like a whole network, like a circuit of different podcasters, YouTubers, Instagram accounts that are basically like pumping out news to the community and stuff. So you could totally like blow up and become like a person who's super relevant strictly within like the Mexican part of hip hop without necessarily even ever touching a World Star or Academics or a Say Cheese or whatever. Not that like, I mean, I feel like all those platforms are down to fuck with Mexican rappers for sure, like the same way that I am. But just the fact that there's such a community online and shit now, it's kind of crazy. Like that whole system has evolved to be able to like help out the careers of people from that community.
Okay, but see, like you said, okay, in the Mexican community, you can get to the top of the Mexican community, and then if you get the recognition from the whole rest of the races, you know what I mean, music community. If they get you that recognition and they put you on the spot, are you gonna be ready? You know what I mean? Are you gonna be ready to rap your best song, and are they gonna fuck with it?
Right.
You know what I mean? You might be the top of the fucking Chicano rap, but when it comes down to the mainstream or the rest of the California underground rap, are you gonna be able to rap and be taken serious? You know what I'm saying?
Because in the food community world, Jenny 6ix9ine is like Taylor Swift. But in order for her to actually become like a big national sensation or whatever, it's going to take her basically like branching out and being able to do all these more like mainstream things. But it is also dope that I'm sure she makes a good living getting booked for shows, versus whatever the fuck it is, all kind of like within this like one community that's evolved, you know?
See, and then another thing is like in the regular music community, they're going to take your music how it is. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take it how it is and judge it like that. You know what I mean? In the Chicano rap community, you have to fit a certain outfit. You know what I mean? You have to be a certain style. Like you have to rap a certain way, or else if not, you're copying these people or copying that people. You know what I mean? You can't say this, you can't say that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, dog. I rap the way I rap, and I say what I say. I mean, if you don't like it, don't listen. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Definitely. What about somebody like OGZ, who kind of like,
he's hard.
he's a dope ass rapper, and it's fully accepted by the black rappers in that whole world because he like came up with around Draco, Greedo. There's black dudes in Shoreline Mafia, so I feel like to a lot of people they don't even really like think of him in the same category because he just sort of like came into his own.
Exactly. He ain't no Chicano rapper. You know what I mean? He's not even in that. You know what I mean? That's where I'm trying. But see, me, they automatically put me over there because I'm a Sureño. You know what I mean? But there's homies, Sureños, that are like, fool, they see me, what I'm doing, they're like, that's right, fool. You know what I'm saying? Because we listen to Nipsey, The Game, YG, all of us bump that shit, dog. You know, so for a Mexican to be able to rap like that is like, that's right, dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's motherfuckers that hate. They're like, oh, you're a Mexican, you shouldn't be saying nigga. Like, well, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, you act like you guys, like we don't say this shit. You know what I mean? It's a regular thing, dog. We're in California, we're gangbanging, homie. You know what I mean? Like, it's the motherfuckers that are all super Sureño out there. Oh, we don't say that. It's that we're like, it's those motherfuckers that get all the Mexican culture all blasted all over them, think they're all hard. First ones to lock it up. Easy up. Like, come on, dog. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. Be regular, homie. You know what I mean? But there is solid motherfuckers that are into all that Mexican culture that don't play that shit. You know what I mean? And nothing but respect to them, homie. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna make my music, dog, and it's gonna go places.
Definitely. So, from your perspective, like, what do you need to do to take your shit to the next level? Because I feel like your star has been rising significantly over the past month or two.
I think I should just keep doing what I'm doing. Honestly, I'm on the right track. Everything that I'm doing, I'm okay. If you're constantly moving in this direction, you're gonna get to the top regardless one day. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna change up my program or try to fit into what people want me to say or do just so I can go up faster. Nah, you know what I mean? I'll be patient. You feel me? I feel like I'm doing exactly right. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Just gotta like keep engineering looks for you to sort of like keep getting more and more eyeballs on you. But like, I feel like you're the kind of person that you can't listen to more than a song or two without even the most basic rap fan being like, all right, yeah, like he's rapping really fucking good. Like he's way better than the average dude.
There's nobody. If somebody's saying that I'm garbage, they're hating, homie. You can't knock my shit, bro. You can't. My shit's hard.